Hi. So today I want to take you through a wonderful meditation called the Advanced Energy Ball Meditation. So an energy ball is like, you can think of it like an imaginary ball of chi and life force energy, and we want to pull that through the body, circulate it through the body as a way of opening up the channels and opening up more flow. So with your hands down by your sides, just take a moment to feel your stance. Let your feet be about shoulder width apart and parallel. Get a nice long spine, bend those knees. Let your tongue rest behind the upper front teeth. Close your mouth. Begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Just take a moment to take a few deep abdominal breaths. Getting a sense of feeling a little bit of movement down here in the abdomen. Letting the chest soften. Getting that sense of expansion as you breathe in, relaxation as you exhale. And then bring your hands out in front of you. And imagine that you're holding a ball of light. And imagine that ball of light is the size of a basketball, so it's a big ball of light. Then imagine it compressing down to the size of a softball. So it's the same amount of energy, it's just in a smaller package, so it's more intense. And then imagine it compressing down to the size of a golf ball. And then one more time it compresses down to the size of a pearl. Great. So you got this pearl of light. And imagine that pearl enters in through the palm of your left hand, goes up the left arm, down across the backs of the shoulders, down the right arm, all the way down to the right palm, jumps this gap and does that circuit again. Up the left arm, across the backs of the shoulders, down the right arm. Guiding that pearl with your mind, and see that pearl getting faster and faster and faster still, so you can't see the individual pearl. It just becomes a ring of light opening up the channels of your arms. Up the left, across the back, down the front, down the right, jumping the gap, continuing this ring of light, getting stronger and more vibrant as that pearl just really speeding through. Can't see it anymore, it's just a ring of light and you're just breathing with it. Just take a moment just to breathe a little bit more with that. Get a sense of this energy zooming through, opening up, busting through any blockages in the arms. And then we're going to invite that pearl to begin to slow down. So slowing down, getting slower, getting slower. You start to see the individual pearl again as it's going up your left, across the back, down the right, jumping the gap, doing it again. Getting slower and slower and slower. And seeing it come to a pause right at the base of the neck, right at that big vertebra at the base of your neck. Let your hands drop down. And then imagine as you breathe, next breath in, that it comes up to the crown of your head. Exhale, make sure it was going to come down the front midline of the body. Make sure your tongue's behind the upper front teeth. And let it flow right down the midline front of the body. Back between the legs and breathe it up the spine again. And now we're doing a vertical orbit. Opening up your body, dividing you in equal left-right halves as that pearl goes faster and faster. It's getting so fast now you can't see it as an individual pearl. It's just a ring of light dividing you in those two halves. Opening up what we know as the microcosmic orbit. This big center channel of chi here. And just breathe with that awareness. Make sure that tongue's resting behind the upper front teeth so the energy doesn't escape, so the pearl doesn't flow out through the mouth. Get a sense of that channel opening up, bringing more vitality to your body. Filling in any gaps where there's more chi is needed. And then once again, let's invite that pearl to begin to slow down. Getting slower and slower. Slower, you're starting to see the pearl again as it flows up your back, down your front. It's starts to go with the breath again. And continue to allow it to slow down and let it come to a pause right at the crown of your head, right at the top of the head. And then imagine that pearl dropping down into the crown of the head, and as it does, it expands to the size of a golf ball. Imagine a little more of that energy drops down into your heart and expands to the size of a softball. Imagine that dropping down a little further into the abdomen and expanding to the size of a basketball. And seeing those three energies of the head, the heart, and then the navel coalescing into a beautiful core of light in the center core of your body. Imagine every pore of your skin opening as you breathe in. You're pulling in more energy into that beautiful center core from above you, beneath you, all around you. And as you exhale through the nose, imagine it begin to pulsate like a flare in the center of your body. With each breath, that center core, that area known as the Taiji pole, begins to become so powerful and resonating and pulsating on the exhale to the point where it cannot hold anymore, and it bursts out, filling your whole body, every cell, every tissue, from the top of your head, tips of your fingers, all the way down to the bottom of your feet, and out beyond through the pores of the skin to create a beautiful bubble of protective chi all around you, spreading out to one arm's width in all directions, giving you a sense of balance and protection and vitality inside and outside. Just taking a few more nice deep breaths with that awareness. Bring your hands one on top of the other to the navel, and making 9 gentle rotations in one direction as a symbol of locking this energy in, connecting it to you more fully, and 9 more in the opposite. A few more breaths just to letting that energy settle here, the excess chi is in your danchen, this area beneath the navel. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.